Hello and welcome to my sound design for my road reel submission of Noteworthy. As you can see, this is my full sound design here. It's quite simple, really. I've got my tracks named so I know where to put things, and if I needed to adjust it, saves time rather than having to look through each clip. Over here in my files window where I've imported all my sounds, my audio and my on-set audio. My voiceover, which I recorded in the environment that my actor was, which was in the car, basically was quite short, and my film was quite long. So what I did was put some spaces, breathing spaces basically, in between each part. So what I'll do is I'll just solo the track for you and just play it.
I'm Mark. Just Mark. I'm an average person. I wake up.
And I think it gives, starts the pace off quite slowly. Then getting to the end, everything speeds up and there is less space, and especially this end bit here, it's quite close together, so it builds up, the speed builds up as the film progresses. Here we have the music bed, which was quite tough because of me not being sure particularly on my genre. It's not as easy, say, as putting some ambience to a horror film like previously. So making it kind of good, bad, uplifting, not uplifting, I felt like this track kind of did that. It's quite a contrasting track as well because you've got the birds singing in the background, but it's about being a hitman. So I like the contrast of it. The music that accompanies this, a little bit further on. Don't know if you can hear it. Just turn the volume up a bit. It could be classed as, so the title of it is Joy, and it could be classed as some uplifting, inspiring music, which is a choice for it really. The actual hitman enjoys his job. It's something he enjoys, something that, he wakes up for and he's good at, something that he's good at, so could potentially inspire other people. So that's why I chose that track with the birds, blah blah blah. Finishing off my sounds, I've got a fade in, fade out to avoid any pops for speakers, blah blah blah. Making sure each sound is neatened off. You can see the long fades in from obviously the sound of the fly, and we have the gun sound. Obviously needs to be quite loud for the impact. The viewers aren't actually expecting it. The voiceover, yeah, it's the prominent thing within the track. So the music's quite low, as you can see the volume bar just here. Going in a keyframe, didn't need that. And the height of the the voiceover, obviously as it being prominent throughout the whole short film. The fly, I put that quite high in the mix because flies are annoying, and I wanted to get the annoyance over to the viewer that, yeah, the fly's buzzing around, yeah, it takes care of it with the newspaper by
It's blood.
smacking it. Yeah.
It gets everywhere.
Another
Okay.
kind of thing to make and also a preemptive sound for the gun at the end. So you've got unsuspecting fly, blah blah blah. The guy that's killing the unsuspecting fly is obviously unsuspecting of what's going to happen. We're unsuspecting of the twist at the end, so I kind of like that there's two similar sounds within the sound design there. So overall, I went for a quite simple sound design. Yeah, the music was important because it carries the audio, well, the ADR. Well, I say ADR. It was actually recorded on set, so all of it, even the part at the end, all recorded in the same place, which is in the environment of the car. I wanted it to be quite crisp and clear, almost like it was inside this guy's head. Where is he? Inside this guy's head, which is why, or basically, the viewer thinks that he's talking about himself. So yeah, this is my sound design. Thanks very much.